roll out the red carpet for Hollywood's most famed event, the Oscars. And though the threat of cold and rain were persistent, stars still managed to keep things hot. USC's Allie Wiseman gives us the scoop from the Kodak Theater in Hollywood for a rundown of Oscar Weekend 2008 in this edition of Hollywood Minute.
2 days of rain in LA and 2 days of the best award shows of the season. Yesterday we were at the Independent Spirit Awards, and today we are at the 80th Annual Academy Awards, where the glitz of the carpet and the glamour of the gowns is coming at you from Hollywood at the Kodak Theater. Before Oscar could reach the hands of this year's best, Hollywood honored the best in independent cinema at this year's Film Independent Spirit Awards. What makes you an independent spirit?
Well, first of all, it's my third year that I am doing a jury duty for Independent Spirit Awards, foreign films, of course, and it gives me a chance to see somewhere between 38 to 45 films every year coming from all over the world, which is a great, great opportunity. And also, I love films with independent spirits.
So Juno was such a huge success. Did you have any idea while filming it that it was going to be that big?
None. I wanted to get off that set as soon as I could. I thought it was going down, down, down. But see, I'm not smart, so.
So other than you, who are you rooting for today?
Ellen and Diablo and the film in general.
Juno has been such a huge success. Did you know from the beginning that it was going to be? Did you always see that, or did you ever get a little worried?
I kind of thought it was going to be the most successful film of all time and win more Oscars than Ben-Hur. So far it's been a disappointment.
And the most surprising part of the night was the biggest baby bump, and we are not talking about Juno. Brangelina is about to make its way down the blue carpet at the Independent Spirit Awards. Stay tuned, they are a rare bird in this forest of Hollywood. The Barbie and Ken, there they are. Wax figures or real people? I really have no idea. Baby bump, huge baby bump. Then it was time for the real awards on Sunday, the Oscars. Early on Oscar Sunday, E's Ben Lyons discussed what movies were missing from this year's ceremony. We talked to you at the SAG Awards, and you were rooting for Into the Wild, which wasn't really nominated. No. Not a whole lot here today either.
Shows you what I know, right? I mean, my favorite film of the year, no Sean Penn for director, no Eddie Vedder for soundtrack. Every time I'm driving out to the Hard Rock and Hotel in Vegas, I put the Into the Wild soundtrack on and get lost in the mountains, and it was nowhere to be found at the Oscars, except for Hal Holbrook, nominated for Best Supporting Actor.
I'm rooting for him, are you?
Absolutely, it's the one highlight of the night for me in terms of my favorite film. But you know what? A great year for movies all around. I don't think we're gonna have one of those years that like a Titanic or Lord of the Rings comes through and just sweeps the event. I think there's gonna be something for everybody tonight.
Red gowns and one-strap dresses led the trend at this year's Oscars. Liz Ferraris tells us all about the best and worst dressed.
At the top of the list, Amy Adams awed in a navy one-shouldered column gown. Carrie Russell showed off her post-baby bod in a gorgeous strapless Nina Ricci gown. Marion Cotillard took a chance with a mermaid-inspired dress, but I think she pulled it off. Cameron Diaz glowed in a pink Dior by John Galliano gown. A simple ponytail allowed her laid-back style to shine through. And finally, Jennifer Garner wowed in a black taffeta dress by Oscar de la Renta in flawless hair and makeup. For the men, Javier Bardem topped the list. His new haircut gave him quite a different look from No Country for Old Men. And the worst dressed. George Clooney's date, Sarah Jane Larson, looked like she wore her grandmother's quilt. Juno writer Diablo Cody looked more like the stripper she used to be than an Oscar winner in her poorly fitting leopard print dress. And then, before you can say Bajli Mishka, the first Oscar was handed out. No Country for Old Men was the big winner of the evening, taking home Best Screenplay, the Coen brothers winning for Best Director, Javier Bardem winning Best Supporting Actor, and most importantly, Best Picture.
My mother has been working for almost 50 years, and she knows everything about all this, the ups, the downs, the dark, the light, and it's a great companion to have her on my side, and she always calms me down, and she knows that the really success is to get a job and try to fight for that job and try to do it as good as you can every time.
But don't drink your milkshakes too quickly. Daniel Day-Lewis drank up his win for Best Actor for his role in There Will Be Blood.
If people absorb something that you've done for whatever your reasons are, it's not relevant. But that gets absorbed into the culture in such a way that that people make something else, somebody can make something else out of it. That's delightful to me.
The biggest surprises of the night came in actress categories as Marianne Cotillard took home Best Actress and Tilda Swinton won for Best Supporting Actress. And that's it for our big awards show weekend. We're so happy that we could bring it all to you from the University of Southern California. I'm Allie Wiseman for OSTN News.